Tonight at 6, the aftermath of a fatal shooting in downtown Anchorage that left a young man dead in the early hours of yesterday morning. Details ahead.
Plus, travelers feeling the effects of a massive Alaska Airlines IT outage. We have the latest.
And summer isn't over yet. I'll show you where 70s are likely this week.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Good evening. Security footage obtained by Alaska's news source is revealing new details in Sunday morning's shooting in downtown Anchorage.
We do want to warn you, this footage might be difficult to watch. We've got our Quinn White joining us now from the scene on 4th Avenue. Quinn, what are you seeing?
Now, I am standing in front of the APD. I'm standing in front of the APD headquarters. Now, it happened just across the street over here at the Gaslight Lounge. Now, I spoke with the owner of the Gaslight Lounge who shared some security video with us, and he made it clear that the situation did not start inside the bar.
When we saw these guys coming, we radioed all our staff, all our security staff. Say, hey, these guys, there's something wrong with these guys. So we were on alert.
Police haven't released many details about what happened, but we know it was caught on the Gaslight's camera system. That's what you're seeing right now. We watched security from the Gaslight confront the gunman who starts shooting. As the bar's owner detailed to us, another security guard grabbed a rifle from the back of a vehicle and shot the gunman. Alaska's news source counts 8 shots fired by the security guard's rifle. Now, APD says they've contacted everyone they believe to be involved in the incident, and they're not looking for a suspect at this time. Now, as details continue to come out, we'll keep you posted on our website and mobile app. For now, I'm Quinn White, Alaska's news source.
Quinn, thanks so much. And a Catholic priest with ties to Alaska has been released after being kidnapped in Nigeria. This is Reverend Alphonsus Alfina, who practiced in Fairbanks and other areas of the interior and western Alaska from 2017 up until last year.
Now, almost 2 months after being held captive by the terrorist organization Boko Haram, the Catholic Diocese of Fairbanks says Alfina has been released unharmed. The diocese shared that today. Alfina first came to Alaska from Nigeria in September of 2017. He was reportedly in Nigeria to help build a trauma center there. As wildfire suppression efforts continue, an out-of-state fire crew near Fairbanks recently found its truck vandalized at their camp. J3 Contracting out of Oregon was assigned to the Himalaya Road fire and was camped at Olness Pond off of the Elliott Highway.
That's where the crew says one of its trucks had wires under the carriage cut, disabling systems like the transmission harness, ABS lines, and brake lines. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but the repairs are expected to be costly and time-consuming.
We're fortunate that the truck wouldn't start, so our crew couldn't get on the road. With the cut brake lines, it could have ended badly. So we're just glad that everyone is safe.
J3 Contracting is now offering a $10,000 reward for finding those responsible for the damage. Investigation into this incident being managed by Alaska State Park Rangers. And Alaska Airlines says it's working to get operations back on track after a software outage caused the airline to ground all of its flights on Sunday evening.
The airline is flying again, and it insists that it was not a cybersecurity event that caused the issues. But as Lauren Maxwell reports, delays are definitely still disrupting flights at Ted Stevens in Anchorage.
The period when all those planes were grounded on Sunday was only about 3 hours, from 9 p.m. Alaska time till midnight. But as you can see, the effects are still being felt right here at the Anchorage airport. The airline says about 200 flights have been canceled system-wide since Sunday evening, disrupting travel plans for more than 13,000 passengers, many of whom are spending lots of time here.
What's it like spending your entire last day of your vacation in the Anchorage airport?
Not good. Not good at all.
The biggest backup are the long lines winding slowly towards the check-in counters.
The line was just not moving because they were trying to reroute people to catch other planes, and so nobody was getting help to get their bags checked in.
Dennis Williams' flight wasn't canceled, but his family missed it nonetheless.
This is our camp now.
They arrived at the airport at 4 a.m. this morning for a 6 a.m. flight. It's now been rescheduled for 11:30 p.m.
I thought it was 9:30, but now it's even Later, 11:30. Yeah, that's not going to be good. So we got all day, all night.
Still, many others are taking it in stride.
It was a great trip.
Yeah, very good trip.
So if this is the biggest of our concerns, we have no worries.
Despite the fact the airline says there could be more delays. Now, the airline is urging people to check the website, check the status of your flight, hopefully before you come to the airport. Also know they have what are called flexible travel policies in place where you can cancel your flight or reschedule it without a fee. Lauren Maxwell, Alaska's news source.
And time to turn to the forecast. Chief Meteorologist Melissa Fry here to tell us what we can expect for the week.
Sounds like summer is hanging on a little bit longer. Melissa, is the sun here to stay?
Yeah, it's sticking around. We will see it coming going a little bit this week, but the heat is going to kick it up another notch for many of us. And gorgeous conditions out there tonight. That sun shining bright. Anchorage, the valley down to Ketchikan. Ketchikan right now at 75 degrees. Some of the warmest weather we've seen this season in Southeast. A little cooler in the interior at 66. Holding on to some cloud cover, a few showers drifting by, but otherwise pretty quiet conditions across the state. We are seeing more rain as you head out west. Nome, the rain is falling as we speak. 49 degrees there. Also seeing those showers and breezy winds tonight through the Aleutians into the southwest corner of the state. That heat still in full force across Southeast, as is the heat advisory, still in effect until 8 o'clock tonight for those continued temperatures near 80 degrees. Because of rapid snowmelt from the heat, we're also watching for some potential flooding along the Haines Highway. More on that coming up a little bit later in the newscast. But we are still holding on to a few showers from the interior north through the Brooks Range to the slope and down the western side of the state. Those will continue tomorrow as well. In South Central, we will see some rain developing in the second half of the day across the Cop River Basin. Those showers down the Matanuska Valley into Palmer. Slight chance we get a quick shower in Anchorage or the valley through the second half of the day, Tuesday, really late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Next chance for rain isn't until Friday, and in between, we'll see those temperatures back close to 70 degrees. In fact, tomorrow, upper 60s and low 70s across South Central, mid 60s through the interior, 70 again in Fairbanks. We'll hold on to that rain in Bethel. And I'll have a look at that detailed 7-day forecast here in a few minutes.
All right, Melissa, thanks so much. And ahead on Alaska's news source, the special session is just around the corner. The plans state lawmakers say they have for early August.
And a little later on, we're honoring a new athlete of the week. Stick around.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Well, Anchorage police released body camera footage today after the state of Alaska announced it will not bring charges against an Anchorage police officer who shot and killed a man in Mountain View.
Our Johnson Kuhn explains what happened, and we want to warn you, this video might be difficult to watch.
That's right, guys. That footage details the moment 41-year-old Yutuva Alaleo was fatally shot on May 12th after police say they saw a gun in his lap and he failed to comply with orders to leave his vehicle.
Can you just turn the car off for me?
Here in the footage, you can see police have Alalua pulled over for a broken headlight in Mountain View. It's hard to see, but another person can be seen sitting in the passenger seat. It's at this moment an officer from the driver's side opens the door and sees what he says is a gun sitting on Alelua's lap.
Gun, lap.
Alelua tries to tell police it's a cell phone.
Get out of the car. Hey, it's a phone, bro. Get out of the car. Bro, don't shoot me. Hey, man, it's a phone. Don't shoot me, man. Hey.
After verbal commands are ignored, Officer Carter Mays shot him one time from the passenger side, killing Alelua. Police say they saw Alelua's hand drop before he was shot. They say he was reaching for a gun they say was sitting on his lap.
The officer on the driver's side opens up the door.
From a previous APD press conference, Chief Sean Case made it clear that this was the object they say was that gun. Now, we've expanded our coverage by linking to the full videos right now on our website and mobile app. Johnson Kuhn, Alaska's news source.
Johnson, thanks so much. And we're learning tonight that state lawmakers are getting closer to overriding the governor's education funding veto.
Political reporter Will Courtney joining us live in the studio with more. Will?
We're closing in on that special session that Governor Mike Dunleavy called. And if lawmakers want to override the governor's veto on education funding, they can only afford to lose one vote from the expected tally. That's under the assumption votes stay the same as the last veto override related to a massive education funding bill. So far, two minority senators, Mike Cronk of Tope and Northway, and James Kaufman of Anchorage say they'll be in favor of voting in favor of the overriding veto. I've personally spoken with 12 lawmakers of the 25-member minority, and it's still not totally clear which way the vote will go.
If we're talking the education funding, yes, I supported it all along. I'm not gonna waffle and not support it here on the override. Now, any other things that come up, whether they're bills or other items, now those I'll definitely have to decide at the time whether I want to do that or not. But
I support reinstating the $200 for education paired with very basic student outcome reforms, which are badly needed. We're paying to the tune of $2 billion for education, and our outcomes are sadly quite grievous.
If even just 2 of those minority lawmakers don't maintain their votes, the $51 million intended to be invested in education will be dead in the water. We're going to continue following this story as we get closer to that special session for more lawmaker reactions and how many plan to attend the special session. Visit our website and mobile app.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.